in the Yukon. I knew that I was living in country that I could grow to love. But I wandered out of Whitehorse, took a train down to Prince George and found love, not without a shove. Sailed day and night around Vancouver Island, BC. That's where the West Coast became a part of me. That old full moon looked good from everywhere I stood, from Hudson Bay all the way to the Rockies. I'm clearly Canadian. This country always gets the best of me. I'm clearly Canadian. Where the stars burn bright over snow so white under northern lights, you can bury me. I sailed the Arctic Ocean on my way to Nova Scotia, and I got a taste of the midnight sun. She entend du la viola chante, je me suis mis à danser in French or in English, it was fun. J'ai dit salut, and I rode the old St. Lawrence out to sea. Lord, in Newfoundland was paradise to me. That old full moon looked good everywhere I stood, from Hudson Bay all the way to the Rockies. I'm clearly Canadian. This country always gets the best of me. I'm clearly Canadian. Where the stars burn bright over snow so white under northern lights, you can bury me. Yeah! Of Cape Breton, I won't soon be forgetting going down north on the old Atlantic shore. But I yearn for the flatland, sweet old Saskatchewan had me heading west before too long. Then I made some miles and caught the blue jays flying in the sky dome. But now I'm finally back in my Alberta home. That old full moon looked good from everywhere I stood, from Hudson Bay all the way to the Rockies. I'm clearly Canadian. This country always gets the best of me. I'm clearly Canadian. Where the wild goose flies through a wine-rich sky and the stars burn bright over snow so white under northern lights, you can bury me.
Performing on tonight's show, Carroll Baker, Lisa Brokop, Joel Feeney, Gary Fjellgaard, George Fox, the Johnner Brothers, Joan Kennedy, Linda Kidder, Mark Koenig, Rita MacNeil, the Moonshine Bandits, Prairie Oyster, Red Thunder, South Mountain, Tracey Prescott and Lonesome Daddy, Gordie Tapp, Ian Tyson, Cassandra Vasik, and Michelle Wright. Also appearing, Donna and Leroy Anderson, Marie Bottrell, Michael Burgess, John Allen Cameron, Patricia Conroy, Dick Dameron, Erica M., Doug Floating, Glory Ann, Fjellgaard, Kalita, Charlie Major, Ronnie Prophet, Ken Lee, Mark Tewksbury, Sylvia Tyson, Bonnie Belavan, and a special guest appearance by Garth Brooks. Ladies and gentlemen, nominated tonight for Songwriter, Male Vocalist, and Entertainer of the Year, once again your host, George Fox.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Canadian Country Music Awards. We're here once again to celebrate country music in Canada, this time from Calgary, Alberta. a city that's got a reputation for being a great host, the annual Stampede, and of course the '88 Winter Olympics, which they probably could have hosted again this past summer, judging by the weather we had out here. Well, I always said that Alberta's a place where the grain grows, the oil flows, and the farmer owes. And now I guess I could add, in August it snows. But no matter what the weather does outside, I guarantee there's a warm feeling in here tonight with our country music family. I'd say for the most part it turned out to be a great 125th year across Canada. On a personal note, besides traveling from Newfoundland to the Northwest Territories to perform, I also had an opportunity to travel over to Europe representing Canadian country music. Well, in Switzerland, I felt right at home singing in a hockey rink surrounded by cows and mountains, only it was the Swiss Alps instead of the Canadian Rockies. I also did some entertaining over in Seville, Spain at the World's Fair, and that included a special Canada Day performance that I'll never forget. We made a lot of new friends, and although I'm still working on getting to the top of the Spanish charts, I'd like to introduce a young man who did manage to go all the way to #1 over there in Spain, specifically in the 100-meter backstroke. With him is a fellow Albertan who is best known as a world-class skier and more recently as the chef de mission for our most successful Olympic team ever. Please welcome Mark Tewksbury and Ken Reed.
Wow, what a great welcome, eh?
Wow.
Well, it's an honor for us to present the very first award tonight. You know, life is kind of like dancing. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. So it was a really great thrill for me to be in the stands to watch this man lead the world and bring home Canada's first gold in Barcelona.
Thank you.
I can't think of a better 125th birthday present than that.
Thanks, Ken. Boy, it's great to be home. Since I've been back, things have been a bit crazy. I've crisscrossed the country 7 or 8 times, speaking to a lot of businesses and a lot of school kids. And the kids are the greatest. They love to hold the medal. And one little guy was holding it, and he dropped it by mistake. And I must have had this look of horror on my face because he looked at me and he said, "Gee, Mr. Tewksbury, if it means that much to you, maybe you should get the thing bronzed."
Well, it's time to get down to it. This year, the CCMA created a new category. It's for 2 or more artists who don't normally perform together, but for a special occasion team up to do a song. Here are 5 examples.
Here are the nominees for vocal collaboration: Lisa Brokop and Danny Leggett, Gary Fjellgaard and Linda Kidder, Trio: Marie Bottrell, Tracey Prescott, Anita Paris, Ian Tyson and Tom Russell, Sylvia Tyson and Tom Russell.
And the winner is...
Gary Fjellgaard and Linda Kidder.
Woo!
She would be my life, my saving grace. She would be my love, my fire and lace. She would be my love, my fire and lace.
Hey, this is pretty heady stuff. First of all, I'd like to thank my singing partner for the last 5 years, who was such a big part of the Winds of October album, Linda Kidder.
Thank you.
I must say, Linda has been flitting about the world with Katie Lang on loan. Welcome back to the world of country music.
Thank you. And we still work together whenever we can because we love each other.
Also like to thank the CCMA and all the fans out there are so important. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Linda.
Thank you.
And I'm Leroy Anderson, and tonight it's our pleasure to help honor the hottest country singles.
Here are the nominees for Single of the Year. Candle in the Window, Joan Kennedy. Did You Fall in Love with Me, Prairie Oyster. I Can See Arkansas, Anne Murray.
Oh, I can see Arkansas across the Mississippi.
One Precious Love, Prairie Oyster.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Precious Love.
Take It Like a Man, Michelle Wright.
And the 1992 Single of the Year award goes to... Exciting. You ready? Michelle Wright.
Oh boy. First thing my boyfriend Joel said to me is, don't lose it too much, Michelle. And I thank you very much. This single is the biggest record in my career. Thank you, Canadian Radio, for giving me my first #1 record. And I thank the fans for calling in, because it really is you people that make that possible. Thank you for calling Canadian Radio and requesting a Canadian song. I thank you. I thank BMG Records. You have been taking very good care of me. Arista Records, thank you for everything that you're giving me. The opportunity to be an international artist. To my manager, Brian Ferryman, thank you. To the songwriter, Tony Hazelden. To the record-buying public out there for giving me my first gold album. That includes this song. Yes, yes, yes. And I better get out of here. Thank you.
I'd say this is a pretty good recipe for success right here. You take the drummer of the year, the guitarist of the year, the 3-time North American fiddle champ, and then add a couple of the best singers in Canada, and man, you've got to be cooking. Last year's Vista Rising Star Award winners are this year's nominees for Group of the Year, South Mountain.
I'm always beat for the heat or the wind or the rain. When I get home, that's the end of my day and my pain. 2 traffic lights hang around, then I'm parked at the gate. Midnight again, getting home, but I know
riding in the lead. The old chuckle wagon rattling, the snorting bucking broncs. We're headed for the Calgary Stampede. We're a jolly bunch of cowboys, we hope you are the same. We have no care, the Lord will never heed. Gather in a circle and sing a round-up song. We're headed for the Calgary Stampede.
You're watching country music's biggest night of the year, featuring its biggest stars, Rita MacNeil, Michelle Wright, Prairie Oyster, Ian Tyson, and many more.
Our next performer has found both. She'll be getting married this November, and she's also nominated for Single of the Year and Female Vocalist. So she might just get some practice walking down the aisle later tonight. From Douglas Harbor, New Brunswick, here is Joan Kennedy.
Lately you've been wearing out the sidewalk, leading to my door. I never was a big or making small talk, beating off before. But I can tell the words you're not saying, that you want more. If you want love, you gotta make it right. If you want love, to get you through the night, it's here for the taking, but you gotta give a little love. If you want love, if you want love, I don't need just another someone. I got plenty of friends. I got a feeling you could be the right one, 'cause here we are again. But I've gotta let you know before I let you in. If you want love, you gotta make it right. If you want love, to get you through the night, it's here for the taking, but you gotta give a little love. If you want love, well, if you want love, yeah, if you want
Hi, I'm Kalita.
And I'm Patricia Conroy.
And I'm Marie Bottrell, and we're here to... Thank you. We're here to present the award to the Male Vocalist of the Year. But just before we do, we'd like to dedicate a little song to the fellas.
There are lawyers and politicians and some men who really work.
There are quiet couch potatoes, and some are just plain jerks.
Whoa, but give me a man with a golden tan, tight-fitting jeans, if you know what I mean.
And if he can sing a country song, he can do me no wrong.
We're on the lookout for a handsome, grinning, guitar-slinging, banjo-picking, respects his women, country singing man. And the nominees for Country Singing Man this year are Joel Feeney, Gary Fjellgaard, George Fox, Larry Mercy, and Ian Tyson.
And the 1992 Male Vocalist of the Year goes to
Ian Tyson.
Wow, thank you very much. This has taken me by surprise, and but what I do is I keep something in my hat in case. This is the wrong list. Wait a minute here. I want to acknowledge and have you folks acknowledge my great band, the Chinook Arch Riders, Tom and John, and Randy and Spike and Daryl, and they know what a easy guy I am to work with, and they got a soft touch, and the Chinook Arch Riders also. You know, we've done 2 gold albums now right here in Calgary at Sunday Sound. Yeah. So you don't have to leave home to record. You know, you can do it. You can do it right here in Alberta. So I want to plug great producer Lou Sedmak and Rob Bartlett from Sunday Sound, Doug Wong, and all those guys. And thank you all very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're up for 9 awards tonight. Singing the first of their 2 nominated Songs of the Year, Prairie Oyster.
I've been waiting for so long, 5 days to get back home. 5 days. I'm so glad you'll be back soon. 4 walls to my lonely room. 4 walls. Nobody wants you like I do. 3 little words, I love you. And I know you love me too. 2 hearts say to know how true. 5 days till you get back home. 4 walls to my lonely room. 3 little words, I love you. 2 hearts say to know how true. 5 days, 4 walls, 3 words, 2 hearts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, precious love. What I'm counting for, but I won't have to count no more. 'Cause I know that you'll be with me, one until eternity. 5 days,
return with Michelle Wright, the Johnner Brothers, Garth Brooks.
Well, folks, I got some good news. The most popular kind of music in North America right now is, hey, country music. Isn't that great? Yeah. You know, I hear rap music is pretty popular too, and I was thinking, what would you get if you combined the two? What would that be? Well, let's find out. And they call me country, but I want to get down. I want to get funky. You heard about my songs like RBJ. I'm going to sing it to you now in a different way. I said R. I said RBJ. Well, now it's time to say yo to these brothers I know. The names are Ken and Brad, and they're gonna stop the show. Saskatchewan's the place they're putting on the map. The Johnner Brothers, they never had a bad rap.
Sometimes we speed long life's icy highway and never stop to think what lies ahead. It's an even Steven race, but girl, we're racing nowhere. And then again, there's some things that's better left unsaid. Just top the hill going 90 miles an hour. We both felt our hearts leaving ground. There's a heavy loading girl that's just down the road, and I think it's time we best we gear it down. Rev it up now and shake the engines. This here ride's come to an end. We're breaking to Holland, baby, nobody's fault. There's gonna be a heart wreck that's right around the bend. It's getting kind of close, you know I don't think that most would ever stop to see the danger signs. So you go your way and I'll go my way. This is where the highway divides. You heard it, folks, with the fever of the road, rambling always on the go. Them down and folks, now it's right near beside you. It's time for me to tell you, it's time for you to know. Now it's time to travel down this never-ending highway. I want to find what I've been looking for. Whether wrong or right, I'll pull my hat down tight, 'cause Daddy told me when it rains it pours. Rev it up now and shake the engines. This year ride's come to an end. We're breaking to Holland, baby, nobody's fault. There's gonna be a heart wreck and it's right around the bend. It's getting kind of close, you know I don't think that most would ever stop to see the danger signs. So you go your way and I'll go my way. This is where the highway divides. Rev it up now and shake the engines. This year ride's come to an end. We're breaking to Holland, baby, nobody's fault. There's gonna be a heart wreck and it's right around the bend. It's getting kind of close, you know I don't think that most would ever stop to see the danger signs. So you go your way and I'll go my way. This is where the highway divides. Hey, baby, you go your way and I'll go my way. This is where the highway divides.
I figure this next guy should probably have an odometer on his guitar because his career has covered a heck of a lot of miles. Just last night, he was presented with the C.F. Martin Humanitarian Award. Joining him is the explosive quarterback of the Calgary Stampeders. Say hi to John Allen Cameron and Doug Flutie.
This year, the duo and group categories have been combined, and both require an awful lot of teamwork, and that's really important in order to succeed, just like in sports. Now, Doug, I'm really not much on football. Could give me a quick lesson what happens?
Sure, John. Basically, football is where 12 men take a few hours to move a small object a few yards.
Oh, Doug, that's sort of kind of like the post office.
In a nutshell, yeah.
Here are the nominees for Vocal Duo or Group of the Year. Blue Rodeo. The Johnner Brothers.
She's a waving goodbye.
Oyster.
Will I do till the real thing comes along?
Tracey, Prescott, and Lonesome Daddy.
Singing nobody's home on the range.
And South Mountain.
See the sun shine again. He won't cry in the rain. He won't cry.
All right, here we go. And the award goes to...
Exciting.
Prairie Oyster.
Gee, where to begin? I think first we'd like to thank our record company, BMG Canada. And Bruce, you say something now.
I mean, like Bob Jameson and all our great promo people, and Carroll Wright, and Ken Bain, and boy, who else?
I've got the list.
Do you have the list? The list? It's and our manager Alan Cates. We've had an incredible. This is the icing on the cake to an amazing year for us. We really appreciate the support. Thanks very much.
She is the first Canadian performer to hit #1 on our country charts since 1986. Take It Like a Man also went on to be her first top 10 hit in the U.S. The video reached #1 on both the Nashville Network and Country Music Television. And yesterday, she received her first gold record. With 5 nominations tonight, here is Michelle Wright.
Gets in her car October Friday nights, home from work down 31 past Franklin High. She can see the stadium lights, she can hear the band. Screaming in the stands. Quarterback and homecoming queen, love too young to know what it means. She goes back in time, oh, in her mind it's like a dream. He would be 16, son she never knew. It hurts so much to give him up, but what else could she do? He would be 16. Child should have a home. She knows her folks were right. She never heard the couple's name, just that they were nice. She wonders if he's taller than his father was. Does he drive a car by now? Has he been in love? She shakes back to reality. She knows things turn out the way they should be, but she just can't help but ask herself, does he know about me? He would be 16. The son she never knew. It hurts so much to give him all, but what else could she do? He would be 16. She never even got to hold him. On nights like this, it hurts to miss the sun she's never seen. He would be 16. He would be 16.
What a fool I was to ever let you go. A sweeter love than yours I'll never know. Darling, I'm so unwise, and now I realize what a fool I was to ever let you go.
Coming up, performances by Tracey, Prescott, and Lonesome Daddy, Joel Feeney, Rita MacNeil, and the award for Female Vocalist of the Year.
The show tonight will be enjoying performances by the nominees for this year's Vista Rising Star, beginning with the fellow who is up for a total of 3 awards. Please welcome from Oakville, Ontario, Joel Feeney.
This old town's getting smaller every day. When I put my arms around you, that's what makes me stay. I wanna see it all, wanna travel far away. I can't live without you, and I can't get away. You used to hold me up, now you're gonna slow me down. I'm gonna give it up for you. You're my one good reason. You're everything I do. Oh, you know I love you. You're my one good reason I should hang around. Unless a man would have left too long ago, till he put his arms around you. Oh, then you know all the loving in the world standing right in front of me. Guess I'll build my life around you. That's what I'm gonna do. You used to show me up, now you have to track me down. You'll always know just where I'll be, 'cause you're my one good reason. You're everything I do. Oh, you know I love you. You're my one good reason I should hang around.
Just recently, I enjoyed Michael Burgess in his portrayal of Jean Valjean in the Toronto production of Les Miserables. Afterwards, he and I got together at one of those karaoke bars. I got up and sang Jailhouse Rock. Sorry, Elvis. And he sang a country song. Well, I had no idea Michael had those kind of country roots, and that as a child he had appeared on Holiday Ranch and Country Hoedown. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Burgess.
I have a special dedication to the 5 nominees for Female Vocalist of the Year.
Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I'd like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath
beneath my wings.
Thank you. And the nominees are Joan Kennedy, Rita MacNeil, Anne Murray, Cassandra Vasik, and Michelle Wright. And the female vocalist of the year is Michelle Wright.
I know that there are no guarantees, especially when you're in amongst those women. Canada, yes. I think that one of the biggest pleasures that I get is that when I'm out on tour in North America and they introduce me night after night as Canada's Female Vocalist of the Year, and one more year I get to hear that. Thank you. I just never know what to say when I get up here. I feel like at this present moment I want to say to all the Canadian people out there, this is the 12th year for me on the road playing country music, and in November we're going to be out here in Western Canada, and I would love so much if you would come and share with us our music. Come on and see us if you hear our name, please. Yeah, we'll promise you a good show. I promise you that. And Brian, did I say thank you to you yet? My manager, Brian Ferryman, I said that already. And I also want to say one moment, congratulations to my band, who the CCMA nominated again one more time for Backup Band of the Year. Dan Natesty, Randy Hill, Joel Kane, Lee Warren, Posse Lepakangas, Jan Elliott, Dan Dion, Sarah Hill. Those are the folks that are on the road with me every night. Congratulations to you guys, and thank you for nominating them. And CCMA, thank you for allowing me this one more year.
About a year ago, some well-known faces decided they wanted to try something different. The result is one of Canada's hottest groups. They have a new sound and a new direction that has earned them a nomination for Group of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, Tracey, Prescott, and Lonesome Daddy, along with Calgary's Moonshine Bandits.
You're going too fast. When I say whoa boy, I mean whoa boy. You're hot to trot, but don't place your bet. I'm not up for falling in love just yet.
breaking hearts, and one of them belongs to me. Making believe I don't love you, pretending that I don't care. Now is the time to admit that I'm growing tired of making believe.
He's about being the lonesome kind, but once you've heard this guy sing, you'll realize he's not going to be lonesome for very long. Up for Vista Rising Star and performing his nominated Song of the Year, here's Mark Koenig.
And my old friend, he has traveled some. He's seen 1,000 blue sky mountains come. At the highway lines beneath his wheels, his soul did love to run. Although a loner's life, he's chosen that the wind should blow behind his back. And I still see those yearning eyes and his home across the tracks. When we were young, he loved those lonesome trains, the desert highways after it rains. He never seemed to settle down. He always liked to drift around. He's called the lonesome kind. He has that state of mind. Some think he's blind. He's just the lonesome kind. And he seems older and wiser. He has a calm you can't disguise there. You can see the clear blue heavens in his eyes. He's called the lonesome kind. He has that state of mind. They don't think he's blind. He's just the lonesome kind.
I'm sure you'll know Erica M. from Much Music, but what you may not know is she co-wrote albums for Joel Feeney, Cassandra Vasik, and Don Nielsen. Bonnie Valavand is the host of Canada's newest showcase of country videos, CBC's Country Beat. Here are Erica M. and Bonnie Valavand.
Hope you don't mind, Bonnie. I brought my own phone book under the circumstances. Thought it'd be the best thing.
Smart ass. Well, this is what happens when you grow up on Alberta beef.
You may have noticed our red ribbons. We're wearing them tonight to promote AIDS awareness all across Canada. Well, Bonnie and I are here to present the Video of the Year Award. You know, rock videos have been around for past decade, but it's really only been about the last 4 or 5 years that country music has taken advantage of this medium. The fact that there's an entire network dedicated to country is proof that it's increasing in its popularity.
Putting pictures to the songs has catapulted country music and the people who sing it into prime time. Being able to put a face to a name has helped strengthen the image of our stars. It's further proof that Canada is turning their country on. And we'd like to show you 5 reasons why.
Here are the nominees for Video of the Year. Did You Fall in Love with Me? Prairie Oyster. Director, Dale Heslett.
Your heart when we kissed. Did you fall in love with me?
Drifting Cowboy. Gary Fjellgaard. Director, Dermot Shane.
The old line riders ask when will the buffalo come back? And will the drifting cowboys ever drift again?
I Can See Arkansas. Anne Murray. Director, Stephen Goldman.
Across the Mississippi, I can see a big river by heading down to New Orleans.
One Precious Love. Prairie Oyster. Director Dale Hessler.
We work too hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, precious love.
Take It Like a Man. Michelle Wright. Director Stephen Goldman.
About love, every little thing that a girl dreams of, someone wise enough to understand.
And the video of the year is...
Take It Like a Man by Michelle Wright.
Wow, I guess everyone says that. First of all, I share this completely with my creative partner and producer, Cynthia Biederman, and I know she would like to thank Michelle for just making it so easy. I mean, how can you film this person wrong? I mean, really. You look through the camera and it's there. Everything's there. Brian Ferryman for supporting me and being there and helping this along. To Marissa Ide and the people at Arista who also gave me the shot, and the people at Scene 3, Mark and Kitty, my photographer, who I think did a great job, Larry Boothby, and my father, who's probably my biggest salesman, and last but not least, my wife, who sitting at home waiting to go into labor so I could be here tonight. So hopefully this will be the topper. And George Fox, who gave me my first video in country and allowed me to do Michelle, and the rest is history.
Baby girl, less than a year etched in my memory. Can little fingers reach out to rescue me? I can almost hear the stillness as it yields to the sound of your heart beating. Bum, bum, bum. And I can almost hear the echoes of the thoughts that I know you must be thinking. Bum, bum, bum. Of the hungry fire of love that just keeps on burning, keeps on burning. As the hungry fire of love just keeps on burning. Since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. I get so lonely, baby. Oh, I get so lonely. I get so lonely I could die. One night of cheese ain't worth the reason when 6 nights of good crop back home. My only trouble is someday you'll call my name, but it's only make believe. You want me to stay here and love you, but it's late, and I have to go. Holy sun, torment me, no strong hands that touch me gently. It's the morning after, baby, let me down. All the good love, when we're all alone, keep it up now. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling.
we're proud to salute a performer who has been entertaining us for over 20 years. She's received numerous accolades, including 10 consecutive #1 hits, 3 platinum albums, 5 gold albums, and 5 gold singles. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great privilege to introduce this year's Hall of Honor inductee, and just like her song says, she's never been this far before. Carroll Baker.
Thank you. Oh, man, I was looking at all those different looks I've had over the years. I think I found the secret to staying married for 24 years. My husband's had a different woman every 5 of them. There's so many people to thank for this honor. I'd like to start especially with my father. And I wish he was living today to see this. He played fiddle in an old-time country music band back home in Nova Scotia, and every little bit of country music I know and breathe and live today came from my dad. I'd also... thank my whole family down there who were everything to me. My mom, who looked after my little girl so that I might go out on the road. My husband, John, who's been my inspiration. Every time I wanted to quit, he'd say, if you quit, you'll be half a person. You just keep going at it. Thank you, John, for making me do it. I love you. The man who discovered me, and he's one of the greatest people I've known in my life, Mr. Don Grashy, who's also in the Hall of Honor. Ed Preston, all the people at RCA Records, Barry Hogan.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Tyson. How are you tonight? I'd like to tell you a really interesting story about this gentleman next to me. About a year ago, Charlie Major dropped off a cassette at a Ricky Van Shelton concert, hoping Ricky would get a chance to listen to it. 3 days later, the phone rang, and the boy said, "Hi, this is Ricky Van Shelton." Charlie hung up. The phone rang again, and it was no joke. Charlie's song, Back Roads, not only became the title of Ricky's million-selling album, it went to #1 on the charts. Now, I consider that a major Canadian success story. So all you young writers, take heart, okay?
Thank you very much. We have a success story right here. I'd like to say it's an honor to be standing up here with a Canadian legend, Sylvia.
Thank you.
When you consider that this year there were at least 100 Canadian albums released, it's quite an accomplishment to be among the top 5.
Here are the nominees for Album of the Year. And stood there amazed, Ian Tyson. Everybody knows, Prairie Oyster. Joel Feeney in Western Front, Joel Feeney. Now and Then, Michelle Wright. And Yes I Do, Anne Murray.
And the award goes to... I haven't got my glasses on. You read it.
Everybody knows, Prairie Oyster!
Will I
Before we do anything else, on behalf of the alumni of the Great Speckled Bird, Joan and I would like to thank Ian and Sylvia for some great days and years, and we'd like to congratulate them on all the success they've had the last year.
Oh, boy, this is incredible. We have a great friend and one of the producers of our record here with us tonight, Josh Leo. Great to see you, Josh. Wonderful job. I'd also like to thank Richard Bennett, Steve Marcantonio, Bob Jamieson, of course, everyone at BMG. This has been an amazing year for us, and really, if I can remember now, on the East Coast, Chris Fjellgaard, Gilles in Quebec, Bob Tate in Manitoba, Alberta, Dale Peters, Doug, Michelle, Conan, Ray in Vancouver. Thank you very much. You guys are incredible. It's really appreciate.
I'd just like to say that it's great that we thank our record company because they've proved that Canadian artists can actually sell records.
Tonight, we've seen two of the nominees for Vista Rising Star. Our next performer's career began at the age of 12 when she won a talent contest. Well, earlier this year, she was named British Columbia's country female vocalist, and she's only just turned 19. Please welcome Lisa Brokop.
First time that I saw you, I knew you were the one for me. It wasn't exactly what you had in mind, so I had to do it carefully. I let you chase me till I caught you. You're not as clever as you think you are. Set my trap, and just like that, you were in just a little too far. My love is gonna get you good, my love. I always knew it would, my love. Turn your head around, it's gonna burn you to the ground. 'Cause it's hotter than the desert sun, stronger than your will to run. Stayed a little longer than you should. My love is gonna get you good. My love is gonna get you good. Well, I can see you're a little bit nervous. You think I'm getting too close to you. Before you try to run for cover, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap my arms around you, and that's all you're gonna need to know. When you find out what I'm all about, you're never gonna let me go. My love is gonna get you good, my love. I always knew it would, my love. Turn your head around, it's gonna burn you to the ground. 'Cause it's hotter than the desert sun, stronger than your will to run. Stayed a little longer than you should. My love's gonna get you good. My love's gonna get you good. My love is gonna get you good, my love. I always knew it would, my love. But turn your head around, it's gonna burn you to the ground. 'Cause it's hotter than the desert sun, stronger than your will to run. Stayed a little longer than you should. My love's gonna get you good. My love's gonna get you good. My love is gonna get you good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Tyson.
This year, country music is more popular than ever, as we all know. In the days of the urban cowboy, country crossed over to pop. But today, the radio listeners and the record buyers are crossing over to country. This category is based on sales alone, and these are the year's hottest selling albums.
Here are the nominees for top-selling album, foreign or domestic. Don't Rock the Jukebox, Alan Jackson. For My Broken Heart, Rita MacNeil. It's All About to Change, Travis Tritt. Pocket Full of Gold, Vince Gill. Rope in the Wind, Garth Brooks.
And the top album is Rope in the Wind, Garth Brooks.
I learned a lot of things that I didn't know tonight. I guess just out of ignorance, you guys got a hell of a lot of talent in this nation. It's pretty cool stuff. I've got a new goal. Michelle says she's been in the business on the road for 12 years. I'll stay on the road for 12 years if I can look like that afterwards. As far as the album, I'd like to thank the great people at Capital EMI Canada. Here they've taken real good care of myself with Rope in the Wind, along with No Fences in the original Garth Brooks album, too. I want to say thanks to those guys. The school bus is waiting. I got to go, okay?
Coming up, Gary Fjellgaard, Cassandra Vasik, Rita MacNeil, and the Vista Rising Star Award. We're coming to you live from Calgary.
Just shift the Chevy, bomb your calm, put a hole in your soul, get down, and shake your achy breaky. Right now, I'd like to announce the on-air personalities of the year. So, if you're looking for DJs, you come to the right place. You might know their voices, but you don't know their face. And now you're gonna see the cream of the crop. They paid the dues, they made the news, and now they're sitting on top as the #1 DJ. Well, that's Mark Cartland from CKTY. And a major market DJ. Let's go left. I said my buddy Clef Dumas from Jam Radio in Hamilton. Love your stuff, boys. Right now, here's one of new voices. Last March, she won a Juno for Best Country Female Vocalist, and tonight she has 2 nominations, including one for Vista Rising Star. Say hello to Cassandra Vasik.
Rock Cinderella, you feel you're alone. Look for a reason you to be strong, but the world's turning faster as you desperately pray for a savior. Turn to face another day. Try to wipe the worst away. It comes back to you like a long lost friend comes around again. Oh, it all comes back to you
Gilles Godard continues to be one of the most active producers, writers, and publishers in the music business. When he's not juggling those skills, he's operating his own record label. With him is one of country music's, what other music would it be? A favorite ambassador who's enjoyed the title of not only male vocalist, but also entertainer of the year. Dick Dameron and Gilles Godard.
Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. J'aimerais saluer tous nos amis francophones qui nous écoutent ce soir.
That's easy for you to say.
Yes, but I've got more. Nous sommes choyés de vous avoir à l'antenne et j'espère que vous vous amusez autant que nous. Nous avons le plaisir de présenter le ou la gagnante du Vista Rising Star Award.
Well, gang, tonight we took a look into country music's future with performances by 4 of the 5 Vista nominees. They were Lisa Brokop, Joel Feeney, Mark Koenig, Cassandra Vasik, and unfortunately the Rankin family couldn't be here tonight as they're currently on tour in England. What language are we in this time?
I know, we're in French more. Et le gagnant du Vista pour 1992 est
Cassandra Vasik.
Thank you so much. Apology about the alarm. I had to go to the bathroom. I needed a little extra time, so sorry. This is one of the nicest thing I think a brand new artist who's relatively new, the new kid on the block, to receive. And special thanks to Sony Music, Paul Berger, Kim Zayak, Bill Bannon, and all the guys there just take such good care of me. And Einstein Brothers, of course. Alan Cates, who's helped out a lot this year, taking good care of us too. My boys, Bernie, Gene, Dan, who make it so much fun to play live. And 3 special people, Erica M., Tim Thorney, and Peter Lee, who have just made the dream come true for me. Thank you all very, very much. Mom and Dad, see ya.
Let me tell you where I met this fella. Back when I was starting out my singing career in Cochrane, sometimes I'd go to the guest ranches where I'd try my hand at calling square dances and such. And this guy always had some good jokes to tell around the campfire, and right now, he's going to give us a taste of his cowboy poetry. It's my pleasure to introduce a fellow Westerner, Doug Richards.
When George asked what I'd wear to this gala affair, I laughed because I had no fears. I scraped off some dirt, ironed my shirt, had the barber lower my ears. But looking out there, I do wonder where celebrities shop for their clothes. Sequins and lace, stretch denim, more space, even black net pantyhose. I see some galoots wearing penguin suits, but I ain't nobody's fool. While you perspire in your rented attire, I sit here comfy and cool. Well, there's lots more to go, so on with the show. Everyone here's a sure winner. Ian Tyson's going to sing about cowpuncher things. And for this, hell, I got a free dinner.
Every evening on the interstate, stop and go traffic, he can hardly wait. Turn on the gravel, leave the downtown core behind. Technology was gonna set us free. That ain't the way it turned out to be. Little bit of leisure, harder to find. Yes, it is. Hitch that gravel with some relief. He's older now, and it's his belief he maybe should have been just a cowboy on the land. So saddle them ponies and open the gate. Gather them cattle, 'cause supper can wait. The day in the life of a non-pro cutting horseman. This could be the year he puts it all together. This could be the year he finally gets it right. With a little luck, and he don't draw the bad cattle. He'll be riding in the finals on a Fort Worth Saturday night. You know, it's a funny thing about this old cutting game. Man gets hooked, he's never the same. All he wants to do is ride and chase some dumb cow. So he better have an understanding wife. Keep it all together in his business life if he wants to be cutting a couple of years from now. Ah, but there's magic in the pony's feet. You know, the way they can jump and the way they can sweep. It's an addiction, not that hard to understand. So saddle them ponies and open the gate. Gather them cattle, 'cause supper can wait. It's the day in the life of a non-pro cutting horseman. This could be the year he puts it all together. This could be the year he finally gets it right. With a little luck, and he don't draw the bad cattle. He'll be riding in the finals on a Fort Worth Saturday night. So saddle them ponies and open the gate. Gather them cattle, 'cause supper can wait. It's the day in the life of a non-pro cutting horseman. So saddle them ponies and open the gate. Gather them cattle, 'cause supper can wait. It's the day in the life of a non-pro cutting horseman. Oh, strong that blows on me, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change from one day. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way.
You know, wherever you find our next entertainer, Cousin Clem can't be too far behind. He's been bringing the gift of laughter to countless fans on both sides of the border for the past 60 years. Ladies and gentlemen, a member of the Canadian Country Music Hall of Honor, Mr. Gordie Tapp.
Thank you, George. Well, it's my pleasure to tell you about a man whose vision is, in part, responsible for what we're enjoying here tonight. Back in 1975, he and his wife, Suzanne, founded an organization called the Academy of Country Music Entertainment. That organization has evolved and flourished to become what is known today as the Canadian Country Music Association. A broadcaster for over 47 years, he devoted his time as director and president to help craft the future of our industry. We're here tonight celebrating country music and to pay tribute to one of the people whose dream for the future has endured because of the foundation he helped create. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our industry builders and the 1992 Hall of Honor inductee, Mr. Gordie.
Far behind.
By gosh, he's right. You know, when I was a little boy back in Puce, I used to be late for school quite often. I mind one time the teacher said, "Clem, how come you're late for school?" And I said, "Well, because Daddy wears a short nightshirt." She said, "What kind of an answer is that?" I said, "I'll tell you why. Last night, at 2 o'clock in the morning, Daddy heard a noise in the hen house. So he grabbed the shotgun and he ran out and kicked that hen house door open and cocked both them barrels. Just then our old dog Sport come up and cold-nosed Daddy underneath that short nightshirt. That gun went off and we've been cleaning chickens since 2 o'clock this morning." You know, we not only did jokes, but we wrote some funny songs. One of them I got 47 cents royalty for the other day. But we've heard 5 of the nominated songs for this year. Now, I would like you to hear the other 3.
Some say that love could be so blind. I guess that's true with eyes like mine. She is up and gone without a trace, just a memory of fire and lace.
Hearts I'd made from tempered steel. I guess her heart needs time to heal. He was trying so hard to win the race that he lost the love of fire and lace.
But if I could have known one tender touch with a gentle hand could mean so much, she would be my life, my saving grace. She would be my love, my fire and lace. She would be my love, my fire and lace. She would be my love, my fire and lace. She would be my love, my fire and lace. She would be my love, my fire and lace. The signs of love can be hard to see as the eye of a needle in the candlelight. But I thought I saw them in your eyes when I took you home last night. Did the stars shine brighter on the night we met? Were the blossoms sweeter in the tree? Did the songbird sing in your heart when we kissed? Did you fall in love with me? Did you fall in love with me? The northern lights give a ghostly glow. It's hard to tell if they're really there. But I thought I saw the ghost of a smile when my hand brushed against your hair. Did the stars shine brighter on the night we met? Were the blossoms sweeter in the tree? Did the songbird sing in your heart when we kissed? Did you fall in love with me? Did you fall in love with me? What a shame she had to go. Now the fire's just an ember, and the sweet love we've known is just Just a time to remember. Too much, too fast. Should've known we'd crash. Now I'm going through the motions, but I can't stop my devotions. I'm running short on the spice of life these days. Whatever it takes is getting farther away. I let down my guard. I fell and I fell hard in a flash of pain. Now I'm running short on the spice of life these days. Yeah, I'm running short on the spice of life these days.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the award for Song of the Year, please welcome Gloria Ann and Robbie Prophet.
Thank you. It takes a lot of notes to make a great song. The secret is, if you get an idea, never throw it away. A composer many, many years ago came up with an idea, bum, bum, but he couldn't put anything with it. He thought and thought, so he decided he's just going to store it away. So he took bum, bum, and put it down on a piece of paper and put it in a vault. Years later, he dug it out, this little bum, bum. And you know, if he hadn't saved that, today we wouldn't have bum, dilly bum, 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 bum.
That's good advice. Ronnie and I are here to present the Song of the Year award, and we've enjoyed the performances by all 5 nominees. So once again, here are this year's best. Joan Besson, Did You Fall in Love with Me? Gary Fjellgaard, Fire and Lace. Mark Koenig, Lonesome Kind. Joan Besson, One Precious Love. And George Fox, Spice of Life.
And the 1992 Song of the Year award goes to Joan Besson.
So, what's the problem? You didn't like the other song? I'd like to thank all the association members who voted for the song. Once again to Bob Jameson and BMG. We just can't tell you how much. To Josh Leo and Richard Bennett for making such a beautiful record of the song so that you could hear it. To radio and to retail for their support of the record. To my long-suffering friends and family who've put up with the year that we've had. To the fans, I can't tell you as a writer what a thrill it is to look out at you and have you all singing back our songs at us. And we've seen thousands of you. We've seen thousands of you this year, and it's just been an incredible pleasure. And, of course, as usual, to Keith Glass, Russell DeCarl, Bruce Moffett, Denny DeLorme, and John P. Allen, because nobody plays it better. Thank you very much.
The 1992 Canadian Country Music Awards continue with a special appearance by Garth Brooks, a performance by Rita MacNeil.
I was visiting with Rita MacNeil. I learned a couple of important things. When it comes to music, you should never second-guess your instincts. And whenever you sing, sing from your heart. Here's last year's Entertainer of the Year, who always sings from her heart, with a song that brings the house down at her shows worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, Rita MacNeil.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, I'll bring your lover
in your record stores this year, you had a chance once again to vote for the Entertainer of the Year, the Bud Country Fans' Choice Award. Well, chances are pretty good that you also bought a record by our next presenter while in that store, because around the time he performed on my TV special last year, he'd sold about 10 million records. Well, since then, he sold another 10 million and also has become the Country Music Association and Academy of Country Music's Entertainer of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, a great friend of Canadian country music, Garth Brooks.
To be here. I want to thank all of you kind of on a personal note that were nice enough to send Sandy and I cards on the birth of our new baby to A lot of people ask how we came about her name. Well, her full name is Taylor Mayne Pearl. Taylor, of course, after James Taylor. Sandy and I are huge fans. Pearl, after one of the greatest ladies inside or outside of country music, Miss Minnie Pearl. And Maine, well, that was the state that she was thought of, I guess. Hey, guess it's kind of lucky we weren't in Moose Jaw at the time. Entertainer. It's a very scary title. What does it mean to me? Well, it believes in the wisdom of following your dreams. It means capturing the passion and the fire in the music. There's a reason country music is the world's favorite. It's because it's real. It's about life. It's about its pains and its joys. And it's about having the opportunity to bring our music to the fans. And that's the greatest gift of all. Here's some folks I know. Here's some folks. Thank you. Here's some folks I know that are thankful also for that gift. This year's nominees are Miss Anne Murray, Prairie Oyster, Rita MacNeil, George Fox, and Miss Michelle Wright. And the award goes to Miss Rita MacNeil.
I am in total shock, and I come to this podium with great humility, and I would like to thank the Canadian record-buying public for putting me up here today, for Virgin Records, to my manager, Leonard Rambo, and to all my band who come out with me and perform on the road. God bless you all. It's been a wonderful night, and I really am in total shock. Thank you so much.
Canada's Country Music Party with a whole gang. We'll be right back.
Well, thanks for watching, folks. Well, as the saying goes, it's not whether you win or lose, it's where you go after the show that counts. And after tonight, most of us will be taking our music across Canada and to other parts of the world. Till then, we'll look forward to seeing you the next time we're in your hometown. Good night, everybody.
I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere. everywhere.
Belleville, Don Mills, Ajax, Oakville, Brantford, Barrie, the Sioux, and Bowmanville.
Cambridge, Kitchener, London, Scarborough, Hamilton, Ottawa, Oshawa, Peterborough, Yarmouth, Dartmouth, Fredericton, Yellowknife, Halifax, Bridgewater, Newfoundland, PEI.
I've been everywhere.